Pennsylvania college students did their part and now wait for financial aid services to do theirs. Seth Kaplan joins us with this back-to-school problem. Seth.
Dennis, it's an annual process students know well. As early as New Year's, they fill out the federal FAFSA form, as it's known. Then come the Pennsylvania FIA forms, and then the money. Or at least that's what usually happens.
Yep, I'm going into my sophomore year.
Anthony Joppi of Cumberland County.
So last year, we did our FAFSA back in, I want to say December when it first came out, before the school year started while I was still in high school. And then I'd say around springtime, they had all the FIA stuff figured out.
Before his freshman year at Slippery Rock University.
I knew exactly what my financial aid package was going to look like.
In his case, because of scholarships, he actually gets money back to use for expenses.
Each semester for my first 2 years was about $2,500.
Was, past tense.
So now that's a lot different.
He didn't get the FIA notification.
So I was kind of like stressing out about it.
Instead, a message from FIA.
Hey, we're moving to a system called Grant Us. And I was like, okay, that's fine. They said that they'll send me an email whenever it's ready.
His thought then?
I don't know if I'm the only person that this has happened to. So I was asking my friends that go to other different universities, and then also my friends that go to Slippery Rock. I was just like, hey, have you gotten it yet? And they're like, no, like, I'm not too worried about it though. But I was like, okay, I am.
Turns out he might have been right to worry. Here was FIA back in May telling people not to worry. Here were people back then worried. Here are people now still worried. We've reached out to FIA and are awaiting a response, but here's FIA now telling people what are called activation emails should be out by mid-August, which Anthony says seems to make this timetable for getting his money pretty much impossible.
Yeah, I usually should have gotten my refund check back by September, around September, October, so the middle of the fall semester.
Big plans for the future.
Right now I'm a business major and I'm deciding on adding a second major, either psychology or like education.
But in the immediate future?
I move in on the 19th.
But his money won't likely be there then. By all appearances, this has to do with that new system, which should eventually make things better, but for now has made things worse. We have asked FIA how many students are impacted and Alicia, when this should all be resolved.
Gotcha. All right. Seth, thank you so much.